What's going on there, guys? Mata Vapes coming at you again with another review. Today we're going to have the Tesla WYE 200 watt. We're just going to kind of go over this a little bit. I'm going to put a tank on it and we'll talk about it. We're just going to get an overall kind of design of it, and of course we're going to get up close, look at the screen, all that kind of stuff, look at the battery door and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's really about it. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, let's get an overall look at this guy here. We got here the Tesla WYE. So we'll just dive on into this here. You've got WYE 200 watt right there. A few little screws there. You got your spring-loaded 510 here. Got your button here, pretty clicky. Nice clicky button. You got your up and down buttons here. Nice clicky on those. Got your little frowny face there. Not really much of a face in this one, if we're going to be honest here. These are just one big oval that do your up and down. But either way, you've got your micro USB down here. Let's see here. You got Tesla SIGs kind of inlaid right in there. You got this little orange and black blood splatter type of design. Battery door there held on with some magnets. You're going to have some venting here. Big vent slot there. Also more venting across here. So definitely not going to have any issues with battery venting on this guy. I do have to say this thing is extremely light. I don't have a scale, so I can't weigh it and tell you exactly what it weighs out to, but it has to be probably the lightest mod I've ever had, period. And out of every mod I've ever had, this guy is definitely lightest, even fully loaded with batteries in it. You know, tank, RDA, whatever on top. This thing is ridiculously light. But yeah, so that's about it for the little overview here. We're gonna dive on in and take a look at the screen and kind of go through all the different stuff there. So let's get to it. All right, folks. So here we are, up close and personal with this guy. Let's see here. We're going to put some batteries in. You are going to see your batteries right here, so if you might want to try to color match or something like that maybe, or something to that effect. But let's get in here and look at this here. So of course you'll be able to adjust your wattage up and down here. Pretty standard stuff there. 3 clicks gets you into your menu options. You got your resistance there, you can lock that in place. So you've got your power mode there, normal, hard, soft, user. If you go into user, that's where you're going to be able to set up your variable power curve. You'll be able to go through and set all those, kind of mess with that a little bit and go up. Alright. And then of course, just like with the other Tesla screens, you're gonna be able to test it, reset, okay. Let's see here. Hey, go in, Canthol, titanium, TCR, all your temperature control stuff's there. Then you've got your screen. Let's see here. See if I can bring this exposure down a little bit, but I guess not. Oh wait, there we go. That might be a little bit better for you. Anyhow, alright. But we've got, let's see, go back into here. Up and down to updates. It's going to tell you when it was updated, all your firmware, blah blah blah, information there. Again, your memory here, memory 1, 2, 3. But yeah, That's really about it for the screen. Pretty basic screen. Just kind of give you a little bit closer look at all this stuff here. But yeah, that's really all there is to this guy. So there you have it. Alright guys, so there we have it. We've looked at it overall, we've looked at it up close, kind of gave you the rundown on this little guy here. Like I said previously, this is the lightest mod I've ever owned, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Even with this thing fully loaded down with batteries, tank on it. Let's see here. Got my Aegis Legend here. It weighs about the same. It's a tad bit fuck me. Tad bit heavier than the Aegis Legend is, but honestly, they're really close. And this obviously has no tank on it, no batteries in it. It's just the mod by itself. And this thing weighs just about what this weighs. So that kind of gives you a rough idea. Like I said, I don't have a scale. I wish I did. I was planning on getting a scale for y'all so I could actually weigh it out and y'all could physically see the difference, but wasn't able to get my hands on one. Don't have a food scale. I don't ever weigh nothing. So, but anyway, that being said, yeah, it's really light. I can't stress that enough. Extremely light. Really nice. I was definitely surprised. Vapes pretty well though. I've got it, let's see, 75.5 watts here on this Arrow tank that came with the Aegis Legend actually. It puts out power. I've ran it with a few different things on it, 200 watts, 100 watts, 75 watts. Doesn't seem to be lacking. It hits just as well at the wattage ranges as any of the other mods I've had as of late. But yeah, that's really about all I've got on this guy. We get into a little bit of pros and cons, I suppose. Let's see. Pros: lightweight, really lightweight. I like the battery door on the back. It's held in with magnets. Held on pretty well. I mean, good quality magnets there. The buttons, they rattle a little bit. Just a little bit. But they're nice and clicky. One thing I forgot to mention earlier when we were diving up close, I'll go ahead and say it to you now. If you, it doesn't 5-click power off. You click it 5 times, and it will actually lock, and it won't fire. But that being said, you can unlock it, and if you go into the 3, then obviously it does your menu. But you can go get out of that, and you can go, and if you click both the up and down arrow at the same time along with the power button, then what you get into is your power lock. So it'll still fire, but you won't be able to adjust it. So little tidbit information there I forgot to mention earlier. And it's unlocked. Let's see, get this thing back off of user mode here, put it back on normal. But other than that, I don't really have any major complaints on the con side. If I had to choose a con, it would probably be the screen. Not a huge fan of it just because I want to see something amazing, something spectacular. I'm not really getting that with this screen. I mean, it tells you everything you need to know. It has a single battery monitoring versus dual battery monitoring. It does give you a percentage. I mean, at the end of the day, it does tell you what you need to know, but it's just those basic screens that we've had for years and years now. Just the pixel type screens that just give you the basic information, no customization. It'd be really nice if they had some sort of RGBs here on these vent areas here. Some sort of like little chrome plating back there. So it'd been really cool if you could have put some RGB lights in there. That would have been really nice. That would have been a great addition, I think, in my opinion. But that's really about all I got, folks. So I guess we'll go ahead and I'll shut the hell up now and we'll get out of here.